Hello everyone, Lord of Mass Panic here. How's it going? It is past Christmas. I did not do any Christmassy things, for my commentaries, but, I am bringing you this afterwards and I'm happy to talk about it. First of all, I'm going to talk about the part of the game. Today, I used an M60 with, reflex sight and big ammo, which is just extended mags, which is 200 bullets, no reload, which is awesome. But, halfway through, I think after, because I am speeding up the first bit, after about the 2-minute mark in your video, I switched to, I've already switched to an AK-74, and I'm in tryhard mode, and that's the beginning of my streak, because, the first bit is a little bit boring, so I just wanted to, speed it up a little. So now it's a 9-minute video instead of an 11-minute video, because I sped up part of it. Rawr. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about me, and then I'm going to ask you guys questions. First thing, I got a bunch of stuff for Christmas. As you can see, if you haven't noticed already, I got enough gift cards and stuff to buy myself a Hauppauge HD PVR. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, which you're very, very, very sheltered if you don't know what that is and you're still watching commentaries, it's an HD PVR that records your stuff in HD. So I have 2 TVs in my basement, as you saw in my setup video, and one is standard definition, one's high definition. Now I only have to use the high definition one instead of switching to the standard definition when I want to record. Because I used to have a Dazzle before, and that really sucks. But my friend Basket of Waffles, if you guys remember him, he's going to be using the Dazzle, and he will be doing more commentaries as well. I have not been posting a lot of stuff. I post at least once every week and a half, which I think is kind of depressing. But it's just because I had no motivation. The Dazzle sucked, and now that I have the HD PVR, and I'm getting better at the game, I'm not sucking. Because the thing is, I will be honest, my KDR right here was negative for the longest time, and now I've got it up to about, I think it's at 1.05, and it's steadily going up because I'm having more games like this. Okay. I also got a bunch of new stuff. I got some more gift cards to stores that I probably will just go to whenever I feel like Kohl's and bookstores and lovely stuff like that. HMV as well, so I can get myself a new pair of headphones. I got a new straightener. But that's not really of any consequence to you guys. That's just more for me and my... Oh, and here we've hit the good part of the game. We've hit the streak. It's a little bit slow going, but then it gets awesome. And, okay. Well, since it's time to tell you the story of this game, me and my friends, Epic Disaster and whatever their gamer tags were, they invited me to their party, and they were all at a party chilling. And they decided, since we were all doing fairly well, I had another game before this, I'm going to turn into a commentary that was really epic. But these guys were, just playing and playing and playing, and then they decided, hey, let's, go into Ground War, and all try and get as many RCXDs as we can. In the midst of all the lobby finding, I got kicked out, so I had to go find them, and I joined their game, but I got sent onto the opposite team. And, I decided to play for a little bit, just foolhardiness. But I changed my kill streaks to 8, 9, 11, and I dealt around with that M60 for a little bit, but that M60 was kind of suckish, if I could say the least. I'd use it, but not when I'm trying hard, because that's not a try-hard gun. The try-hard gun is the AK-74U with a silencer and Warsaw camo, which is oh so sexy. But yeah, and I just decided, hey, I will go full-on try-hard on these guys, and I ended up getting a pretty good score. At the very, once I hit my dogs, because I do hit dogs in this, just, spoiler alert, sorry. Once I hit my dogs, they have no idea what's going on. They're like, whose dogs are those? Are those our dogs? And then they start killing them, and then they realize, oh, they're not our dogs. You're such a douchebag, blah, 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 da, 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 and then afterwards they left the party, because they were angry at me. But I got this wonderful gameplay. If any of you guys are watching this, I had fun, and I have no apologies for you. I go 58 and 11, and I'm happy. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through a little bit of tactics here. What I find is that the secondaries in this game are kind of useless. So as soon as you can, if at all possible, without hindering your gameplay, switch your secondary with someone's primary that you've killed. For example, in this, if you saw me before, I killed this guy, and I got his AK-74U with reflex sight. Honestly, I don't think if it's silenced or not matters. It definitely has more power if it's not silenced. But I like the silenced, because it just makes me feel so happy, because I was a big silencer buff. But yeah, just definitely pick up another weapon because you never know. That's only if you're not running Scavenger. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. If you're running Scavenger, which I like to do, don't bother switching your weapons. But if you're not running Scavenger, like if you're running Ghost or something, you're gonna end up switching your weapons unless you are killing people in like 3 bullets every time, which I doubt a lot of people are doing. I bet I could probably get an what's it called, a 11 kill streak and get my dogs on one full gun load. But I don't really think that's a smart idea. But yeah, and in here, they find me, which was very, very sad. They find me in the middle of it. I don't know when. I didn't really check, but I know that I die. Because he's like, oh, I found you, I found you. I don't know what to talk to you guys about now. Like, it's just so hard because I don't commentate regularly now. But I will start, and I'm going to start getting a little more things to talk about, a little more subject matter. We did a Christmas episode of Axel's Basket of Panic, and you guys can see that in the description box below. And that's pretty epic. We had some fun times, and there are a few like gifts in there, but all they do is just link you to my most 2 recent videos, the epic bank shot and the Axel gets owned by beginner mode. Those are a blast. I was also looking at doing today. This was actually I thought it was a good idea, but then it decided to be a little more flaw-y than flaw-y. That's what I said. A little more full of flaw than what I expected it to be. I decided I'm going to put my face in the videos. Like, you know how like earlier in the machinima they started putting like layouts and then their face where they would talk about it, and like Captain Sparkles did that when he was Protos Don't Talk Shit, and then what's his name, C Nanners did it for a couple videos. I remember that because I used to be a hardcore commentator watcher, but now I don't watch it as much anymore because I've seen a lot. I only watch like Captain Sparkles a lot now. And they used to do that face thing, and it's called, I looked it up, and it's called picture-in-picture, and blah, 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 and I tried to get it going, but it just wouldn't work for me, because I want to see the video while I'm commentating, but I also want to commentate, and plus, for some reason, once you make the video smaller, the video quality gets crap. Like, once you make your face smaller, like, when you put it into the corner, because PIP is not as difficult as I thought it was, once you put your face in it, it's just really, really weird. And it gets all blurry, and the sound's really, really low and off, which is just, ugh. But, I will get it working, and you guys will see my face talking to you probably in the next video. I will work uber hard. Speaking of software shenanigans, I just got Cyberlink PowerDirector 9. I've been using Cyberlink PowerDirector 8 and then realized 9 was better for my computer. And it does exactly what Cyberlink PowerDirector 8 does, except better. And it does it faster because it's meant for HD video. And Cyberlink PowerDirector 8 would not take my Hauppauge files. It would, but it didn't have the right codecs installed in. But I didn't feel like installing the codec, so I'm like, okay, I'll just get the new version of Cyberlink. After I get my chopper and my dogs, the game goes rather slow, but that's just how it goes because because you have to go from getting all those crazy kill streaks to running around shooting everyone, and I get like a 6 kill streak at the end or something like that. So yeah, as the video's ending here, I just want to ask you guys a question. What would you like to see me do in the future? Because I can probably do anything. It's just, I don't know what you want to see. So whatever you want to see, I will probably give to you. That's how it goes. Ooh. So before you leave, if you're so kind, you would leave a rating or a like or a dislike or a comment or a lovely video response. That would be awesome. I will see you later. This has been Lord of Mass Panic. I'm out.